Hello, welcome back to our channel. In the ever-dramatic world of Days of Our Lives, the latest bombshell to shake Salem is the question of Tate Black's impending fatherhood. As the love triangle between Holly, Tate, and Sophia Choi intensifies, the revelation of a pregnancy threatens to alter the course of their young lives forever. Sophia, claiming to be pregnant with Tate's child, has ignited speculation across town. Yet, in true Salem fashion, nothing is ever as it seems. While Sophia insists that Tate is the father, the lack of a paternity test leaves room for doubt. With Salem's history of switched test results, hidden truths, and jaw-dropping revelations, viewers are already questioning whether Sophia is being entirely truthful. The mystery deepens with the notable absence of Aaron Green, a young man who has shared more than a few off-screen moments with Sophia. Aaron and Sophia bonded over a shared love for body and soul and their respective struggles, forming a connection that could have led to something far more intimate. Could their time together have resulted in Sophia's pregnancy? If so, why is she so adamant that Tate is the father? One plausible theory is that Sophia has genuine feelings for Tate and sees this pregnancy as a way to secure a future with him. Conversely, she might fear the consequences of revealing Aaron as the true father, especially considering the family drama that has surrounded him. If Sophia is hiding the truth, Doug Williams III could be the one to uncover it. Salem residents are notorious for talking to themselves at inopportune times, and Sophia could slip up, allowing Doug to overhear a crucial piece of the puzzle. If he learns that Tate may not be the baby's father, Doug will be faced with a dilemma. Doug's involvement in this web of deceit is more than just that of an innocent bystander. Having grown closer to Holly Jonas, Doug is navigating his own budding romance. The stakes for him are higher than they seem. If Holly learns the truth and sees Doug as complicit in keeping it from her, his chances with her could be destroyed. Sophia, ever the strategist, might see this as an opportunity to manipulate Doug. If he stays silent, she could promise to support his relationship with Holly. However, should he choose to expose her, she could threaten to sway Holly in Tate's favor, ensuring Doug is left out in the cold. Doug, though generally a nice guy, has demonstrated a willingness to play dirty when necessary. He has a knack for landing in trouble, and if he does become entangled in Sophia's scheme, it could lead to an even more dramatic fallout. Meanwhile, Sophia herself may not be completely certain of the paternity. If she had an unprotected encounter with Aaron, she might only suspect that he is the father but prefers the security of naming Tate instead. If this secret falls into Doug's hands, his decision will carry significant consequences. Will Doug keep the secret in hopes of winning Holly's heart, or will he risk everything and tell the truth? And what happens if Aaron returns to town and demands answers? As always, Days of Our Lives continues to keep viewers on the edge of their seats with its unpredictable twists and tangled relationships. Whether Tate is truly the father or if another Salem paternity scandal is brewing, one thing is for sure, drama is never far away in this town. Meanwhile, Holly herself is experiencing her own internal conflict. Her love for Tate is strong, but the complications of Sophia's pregnancy weigh heavily on her. She cannot ignore the possibility that Tate might soon be a father, and the thought of him raising a child with Sophia is difficult for her to accept. If the paternity test confirms Tate as the father, Holly may be forced to step back and allow him to focus on his responsibilities. But if the test proves otherwise, could this finally clear the way for Holly and Tate's future? Beyond the love triangle, this revelation is bound to send shockwaves through the lives of their families. Brady Black and Teresa Donovan are deeply invested in their son's well-being, and the prospect of him becoming a father so young is troubling. Teresa, having dealt with her own history of deception and heartbreak, may be skeptical of Sophia's claims from the start. Will she be the one to push for the truth? Or will Brady encourage Tate to take responsibility regardless of the circumstances? Then there's the possibility that Sophia has allies in her corner who are helping her keep up the charade. Could someone else know the truth and be actively working to ensure Tate believes he is the father? Secrets rarely stay buried in Salem, and if there's one certainty, it's that the truth will come out in the most dramatic way possible. Some fans, however, are voicing their frustrations. The repeated storyline of uncertain paternity has some viewers calling for a fresh approach. Tate needs to be the father. Every pregnant woman in Salem doesn't know the real father of her Kai, or the paternity tests have been switched. Enough. This is a tired and true story that keeps repeating itself, one fan passionately argued. Test result tampering. Salem has seen more than its share of swapped or forged paternity results. If someone with the right resources, like a cunning lab technician or an influential relative, decides to manipulate the outcome, fans could be in for a long roller coaster of shifting truths. Aaron's dramatic return. Aaron's reappearance might be the biggest catalyst for truth. If he storms back into town demanding answers about Sophia's pregnancy, everything could come crashing down. He might even fight Tate for the child if he believes the baby is his. This scenario would generate the kind of explosive drama that keeps fans glued to their screens. As with every storyline, the fanbase is divided. Many anticipate more twists, hoping for shocking reveals and emotional showdowns. Others voice frustration, feeling the show is recycling the same baby paternity theme. One particularly vocal group has said, "He needs to be the father." Every pregnant woman in Salem doesn't know the real father of her child, or the paternity tests have been switched. Enough for Tate, fatherhood questions are even more precarious. Coming from a family already riddled with complicated romances and legacy drama, he may feel both a sense of duty and a wave of panic at the prospect of becoming a parent before he's ready. If there's a real chance this is his child, Tate will face a moral dilemma. Does he step up and commit to co-parenting with Sophia, or does he question her honesty and demand a paternity test before making any life-altering choices? There is definitely a chance for Holly and Tate to reunite, but their path back together depends on how the paternity situation unfolds. If the test results confirm Tate as the father, Holly may feel she has no choice but to let go of her romantic hopes and allow Tate to focus on his new responsibilities. However, if it turns out that Aaron is the real father, this could open the door for Holly and Tate to reconcile. Another key factor is how Tate reacts to the entire ordeal. If he blindly trusts Sophia without questioning the situation, Holly might feel betrayed and distance herself even further. But if Tate begins to doubt Sophia's claims and fights for the truth, Holly may see this as a sign that he still values their relationship and could be drawn back to him. Doug's involvement could also complicate matters. If he chooses to keep Sophia's secret to benefit his own relationship with Holly, it could create trust issues that push Holly even further away from both him and Tate. However, if Doug exposes the truth, it might give Holly the clarity she needs to see Tate in a new light and reconsider their relationship. Ultimately, while their road to reconciliation is filled with obstacles, there's still hope that Holly and Tate could find their way back to each other, especially if Tate proves himself by standing up for the truth and fighting for their love. Regardless of the outcome, this storyline is set to send shockwaves through Salem. Will Tate step up and embrace fatherhood, or will the truth rip apart relationships? Will Holly and Doug's romance survive the fallout? And how long can Sophia keep her secret before it all comes crashing down? Stay tuned for the latest Days of Our Lives spoilers, predictions, and updates as this dramatic saga unfolds.